Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another special edition of Smiley Prof Family Live Show. This is Smiley Prof, your host this evening, and happy news month, happy new month, the month of March, and welcome to another special edition once again. I am your host tonight, Smiley Prof, and we'll be having our guest later in the night, Victoria Williams. But before then, you guys already know that this is Smiley Prof from Smiley Prof family. And today we're going to be having a very special discussion. We're going to be learning, we're going to be interacting. So many much more is going to take place today. This is the first Sunday of the month and it's the first of March. That is, which is a perfect start for the month. So tonight is going to be a back-to-back discussion, and as I said earlier, learning and so many things is going to take place today. So, guys, let's see how it goes. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic whereby a lot of people, I know, like today, everybody have their own opinion. They may not accept the opinion. They may not accept my own understanding or my own thought. But it's going to be a very special edition. Please, guys, if you're joining me live, please, as you come live, just also try and share the live. Let us know you are there and keep tapping on the screen while we go on and on and on so that we can see what is going on from the audience there. So we can see what's going on from the audience. So, guys, I urge you all as you come live this hour, just remain active and let's see how it goes. So I remain your host once again, Smiling Prof. So tonight we are going to be talking about tradition and religion. Please, guys, as you come in live with me, just keep sharing the live, keep tapping in on the screen, and let us see your reaction. And send in your contributions, send in your questions as many as possible. Our guest speaker today, I am a guest because I'll be the host who will be answering almost all the questions you guys are going to be bringing to us this evening, which we are ready to dive in and put in place and see how far we go tonight. So we're going to be talking about tradition and religion. So tradition and religion has been a thing of, it has been a battle. It has been everybody. People have been missing religion and tradition. People have been missing tradition and religion. But tonight is going to be a show whereby we're going to talk more about it. We are going to discuss more about how it goes. So we are going to talk how bad they can coexist in the society today. But you know, a lot of people, when you talk about tradition, they'll say, no, because I am a Christian or because I am a Muslim, I have nothing to do with tradition. And some people will say, no, I am a traditionalist, so I have nothing to do with Christianity or Muslim or Islam or anything. Because why? They don't understand it. That these two things, they are, I would say, they are different. They are two brothers from same mother, but they are what? Different. They are not the same. So a lot of people always mix them together and say, yeah, tradition is this, religion is this. But tonight, I will let us know that tradition is not a belief. Tradition is your way of life, which is tradition. Now, religion is your belief. So you could see now, it's a two different things. There are two parallel lines that can never meet. But a lot of people will say, no, they are this, they are that. So we have so many mixed up together concerning how tradition and religions are coexisting. And a lot of people have misunderstanding of what tradition is, what religion is. So today we're going to be talking about that episode tonight. So please, guys, stay on with us and let's see how we dive in and let's see how we are going to go about it tonight. So I'll be so that I will not talk too much because of our time. So we'll be bringing in our guest speaker. So our guest speaker is going to be talking more about that. This our topic: tradition and religion. So if you ask somebody now, what did you understand by tradition? What did you understand by religion? They will tell you this. They will tell you that. They will tell you go there. They will go there. But let me make you understand one thing. As I said earlier on, tradition is your way of life, while religion is your belief. So it's not a thing of people will say, like, the way we do interact with people, the way we talk to people, the way we respect our elders is not religion. This is tradition. That's why I say it's our way of life. This is how we were being brought up. They tell you, yeah, when you see your elder in the morning, you have to respect your elder. You have to greet your elder. That is not religion. That is tradition. So we're going to be having so many talk today concerning things. So once again let me welcome my guest speaker, Victoria Williams. Victoria Williams, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, please, can you please introduce yourself to our audience in the house?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Williams Victoria, and I'm going to be the guest speaker for tonight's section. I'm a speaker, I'm a creative writer, I'm student. So
Oh, I think the network is a bit bad, so we lost our guest speaker. So we'll be waiting for her to come back again. And let us dive into it. Let us talk about this so-called tradition. Let us talk about this so-called religion. Let us talk about our way of life. Let us talk about how we do things today in our society. How we can put our religion and tradition together for them to coexist. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. So
okay.
can you hear me now? So once again, can you go back and
Yeah.
introduce yourself?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So I said my name is Williams Victoria. I'm a student, I'm a creative writer, and I'm also a public speaker. So today we'll be talking about a very important topic that has been on the mind of many of the young ones in our society today: tradition and religion. Are they really the same thing? What are the differences? How do they align? How do they shape our mindset and all of that? So I enjoin everyone to please stay tuned to the end.
So I think our network is disturbing. You could see it from our voice that she's ready to vibe in. She's ready to dilute it. She's ready to give us the hints, what it means with religion, what it means tradition, how we can make them work together, how we can create an atmosphere for these two in this our society today, that they will coexist, but they are two parallel lines that can never meet. But if we can create something, I believe these two people can co-work together in our society and reshaping our society to be a society of positivity, instead of we now trying to fight it. Because like I see a lot, especially Christians today in our society today, a lot of them will tell you, no, there's nothing like tradition. When you are in Christ, you don't have to talk about tradition again. And now that tradition has now elude so many youth, so many teenagers, even some adults today. Because of that mentality, it has eluded that they can no longer differentiate about it. So sorry, I think your network is really, really disturbing. Please, can you please quickly, so that there will not be so much waste of time, can you quickly please talk about this tradition and religion? What do you really understand by these two words?
All right, sir. I want to be sure my network is better now because it seems like it's breaking. So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So the two words tradition and religion, there is a thin line between them. So if we talk about tradition, we're talking about the way things were done, the way I have my notes here with me. So, in simple words, tradition is the way issues involving humans are being treated long before religion came.
Ah, think our network is really, really not giving her the space to talk about it. You could see the explanation. She's letting us know that tradition has been our ways of life where issues have been handled, where things has been put in an appropriate order, where things has been done in accordance. That is what we call tradition. But so many things, how we do things, how we like our ways of life, how we grow up, how we were brought up, these are traditions. These are not, so these are not about this or that. So I believe this has been a challenge that we all face today, that a lot of people don't really, really understand. Our network tonight is really, really being our guest speaker. So our network tonight is really, really disturbing our guest speaker, and it's really, really affecting. So as I earlier said today, I said, now let's now dive into religion. What is? Ask yourself, what is religion? Religion is your belief. Religion is what you grew up to meet. Religion is a thing that you begin to practice. Religion is a belief. So religion is a belief, and at the end of the day, it has had its own effect in our society today, whereby also tradition has also have a effect. So to me, I believe religion should have 20% in our society, while tradition should have 80% in our society. Why? You ask me why. Now, religion is a thing you have been told. Religion is a thing you have been taught. This is, you understand me now? A religion is a thing whereby they are letting you know that they are trying to put you into it. It's just like bringing a foreign bodies into your own body. That is religion. But tradition has been our way of life. So a lot of people, I know a lot of people tonight will say, Prof, why are you talking like this? That is just my own opinion. That is just my own understanding of it, or that. No, when it comes to religion, when it comes to tradition, I think religion has been, so I think religion has not taken the space of tradition in our life today. That is why you see people, a lot of people will tell you they can no longer do this, that is tradition. They can no longer do that, that is tradition. Because of why? They now believe religion has superseded, religion has overtaken tradition. That is where so many youths today in the society, that is where so many adults today, even teenagers, are so many missed it, that tradition is your way of life, that even religion cannot overtake tradition. Religion cannot cover it. Tradition has been in existence even before religion came into existence. So that is many things that many people today don't know about. So they will tell you, what is this, what is that, so they don't know that it has been a different agenda. It has been on a different platform. They have both been on a different lane. Now you begin to ask people, so people will say, they make people to understand that, like, your own forefathers, your father, that your late grandfather, which we all believe in tradition, these are not the ancestors. They will make you to believe, like I see so many religions today, they will make you to believe that this thing today, they are not deities, they are not your enemies, they are not those you have to be praying against, they are not things that you have to bring, take out of your life. Because of why? Then you are now have to accept tradition in, and that has become a contention, a contemplation in the society today. That has bring a lot of bringing people into the, it has really, really affected, that there is now, because of those issues, there is now what they call how do I call it now, immoralities in the society. Because why? Many people today, they are forgotten about their tradition, all because of what? Religion. So, and they fail to understand that no, it is not so that during when you are putting those things together, so it is not so. It is what? It two different things. It is now another agenda. It is now another orientation. It is now another thing. So that is what. Are you back now?
Yes, I am.
I mean, did I carry your phone to church?
So these are the things we now face in our society. Sorry, guys, there is a break in network, there is a break in transmission, and it's really, really affecting our show tonight. So, but nevertheless, let me continue. Let me continue to speak about it. So, at the end of the day, you could see that religion and tradition is of a two different thing, that they are not supposed to be mixed together. And number two, you cannot hide your tradition because of your religion. Be you a Christian, be you a Muslim, be you anything. So you cannot, because of your religion today, and you begin to hide your tradition. No, it is not supposed to be so. Your tradition is supposed to display when you do things, in the society, when you do things in your environment, when you do things among your peer group, you should be able to speak, not because this is speaking that this one is a Christian. No, it should speak about your what? Tradition. In the sense that you could see people today, they respect their religion leaders more than their tradition. Because when they will tell you, no, because I am now a Christian, this. No, that has been the problem of the society today. That has been the effect of why the society has been ups and down today. Because why? The society has not accepted the society today has now accepted religion and forget what? The tradition. And tradition now is which is supposed to be our way of life, the way we do things, the way we carry things, how we operate in the society. So these are how traditions. But today, people have not taken their religion even more than especially some homes today. You could see a wife will even respect our pastor or our imam more than our what? Our beloved husband, even more than our parents, because of why? They have allowed religion to take over. They have allowed religion to uh, penetrate the society, that tradition no longer have existence. You could see the government today, they are stopping people from practicing their traditions. Even the societies, religions now are now stopping tradition from taking place. When we were growing up, especially during the Christmas period, there are some things they do which was tradition. But today, what do? They will tell you no, because now the world is now because now the world is now becoming civilized. Because now, so they are not civilizing, and they are not sugarcoating it, all in the name of what? Religion. They are now allowing religion to take over the whole scenario. They are now allowing religion to take over the society. And that is why you see today, a lot of people now doesn't have respect, has no manners of approach anymore, doesn't know how to talk to their leaders or their elders, because of why? They have allowed religion to take over the space of tradition. And when it happens so, you will now have so many ups and down. And they make religion have make us to understand that our forefathers are not the enemies. Tradition, religion have make us to understand that even some people today, they will tell you, even though you pay bride price, even if you pay bride price and you not can do church, God does not know. God does not know you did a marriage. There is a wedding. And now they have put that thing into the brain. And a pastor will say, until I declare you, two of you, husband and wife, you people have not become husband and wife. Because of what? We have allowed religion to sink into our head, whereby even the Bible makes us to understand that immediately a man pays the bride price of a woman, automatically she becomes his wife. So you could see now, which is tradition. What tradition requires of us is pay the woman bride price, and she's your wife. Also is also in the Bible that payment of bride price. They really say until you take the woman to altar, that before she can become so. But immediately you pay the bride price. But today, some youths today, they prefer to even go to the altar than even paying bride price. So we say, because my family doesn't support the marriage, we want to do church marriage, and the churches will start accepting them to do the so-called white wedding or brown wedding or English wedding or whatever they call it wedding. And at the end of the day, they will now start mixing the two together. And they forgot to understand that water and oil cannot mix together. So that has been one of the challenges we face today in our society, because we've allowed religion to sink in, we've allowed religion to take over everything from us. So that has been part of our challenging. So sorry guys for the break in transmission. So we are still on the go. So at the end of the day, so a lot of people has missed traditions and religion together, and which has now have a big bad negative, so a big bad negative impact in our society, that today we can no longer even control our society anymore. Because of why? We have allowed our religion to take over our society, whereby now tradition has no value again in our society, all because of why? Religion, all because of why? Belief. You understand me now? And we now forget about what? Our ways of life, our culture, our stand. our upbringing, a lot of parents even today have forgotten about what tradition, and they have now run after religion, and they have allowed religion to control, to have charge over everything, and they refuse to understand, or they forgot to understand that it is not supposed to be so. And at the end of the day, everything will still boil down to tradition. Without tradition, you and I, we cannot have our understanding. Without tradition, you and I, we cannot interact. Without tradition, you and I, we know nothing about our culture. Has been the problem we are having today. So that has been one of the challenges we all face today. So guys, because of network and so many break in transmission, I will just say sorry guys for the break in transmission. So I will call it a day here, and let's see. I think we are having some technical issues which will not allow us to continue this live show. So let's see how we do it.